Hey everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to Motivation Monday. I'm Pastor Nate and I have an encouraging word for you today. This last Sunday during our prayer and worship night, I was sitting there in worship, praying, asking God to speak to me. And first off, man, God is faithful. When we ask for Him, He responds. He makes Himself known, He makes Himself present in our lives. And how amazing is it that we have a God that speaks to us individually. Man, it's a wonderful thing. So what God shared with me that night, He said, your obedience and your faithfulness is another person's miracle. My obedience and my walk with Christ, to hear from Him and then to put it into action right away, and my faithfulness with the things that we're called to do day in and day out in prayer, in giving, in serving, and in worship, and getting in the Word, those are the things that can create a miracle in someone else's life. When we pursue Jesus, when we get into His Word, when we pray and worship, we're not only doing it for ourselves, we're doing it to change lives, because it changes our lives, so that when we go outside the walls, when we go into our workplaces, we can affect the atmosphere, we can encourage people, we can be a light, we can highlight Jesus with the way we talk, the way we act, and everything that we do. Your obedience and your faithfulness is someone else's miracle. How many miracles are in the waiting right now? Maybe because we're not being as faithful as we need to be in some things. Maybe we're not obeying what God is saying to us right away. How many people's lives are waiting to be changed by our obedience and our faithfulness? It reminds me of the story of Saul's conversion in Acts chapter 9. Ananias, this man Ananias, God spoke to him and he responded. He was obedient quickly. He went and sought Saul when he was blind, spoke the encouraging word over him, and Saul's life was changed forever. And because of that, how many thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people's lives from Paul's life have been changed? He wrote half of the New Testament. He raised up leaders underneath him. He spoke to churches, encouraged churches all over the area. How many miracles are in the waiting for us to be quickly obedient, waiting for us to be continually faithful? So I want to encourage you as you think about this week, as you go about your daily walk with Christ, as you're in prayer, in worship, in His Word, in community, serving, giving, whatever it is, I want you to change your perspective, open your perspective, because someone else's miracle is waiting for our obedience to what God has spoken to us and our faithfulness in the things that Christ has called us to do. So I want to encourage you guys, be faithful. Ask yourself, ask God, show me the areas that I need to be more faithful in. Ask God to give you the things, to highlight the things that He wants you to do, and be quick to obey. Be quick to obey, because your obedience, my obedience, and our faithfulness is another person's miracle. I hope you guys are encouraged, and we'll see you Wednesday night at prayer, Sunday morning services at 9 and 10:30, Sunday night prayer, and we'll catch you next Monday. We'll see you guys.